Welcome everyone to another edition of the Good, the Bad, and the Utterly video newsletter. Wow, we are up to episode 5. And I just want to say I've been focusing a lot lately on priorities and especially with family. And as you probably read or heard last week, someone in our online selling community lost a family member to cancer, and that was Lynn Drawley, the Queen of Auctions. Many of you know her, and if you know her, you love her because she's just that awesome. And I want to say a really, really big thank you to Lynn for being out there and being so open and honest and sharing what she has gone through this past year. And Lynn, I want you to know that it has made a huge, huge difference in my life because it got me to thinking that I don't take care of myself and I am needed around here. As I am sure all of you watching this are needed by someone. You got to take care of yourself. We tend to put things off. We tend to ignore those health symptoms that probably when they started at first, you were aware of them and you pushed them to the wayside and started making them just a normal part of your daily life. I'm very guilty of this. I was getting some really, really bad headaches. I was getting those real weird auras in my eyes where I couldn't even look at a screen or read or do anything. And so my doctor sent me in for an MRI. Well, it turns out I have this really monster sinus infection. I did not even know I had. Yeah, I've always felt like I had some allergies and stuff, but I just got used to, carrying a Kleenex with me. I didn't really have any sinus pressure or any other symptoms, but it's bad enough that it's been affecting my vision. So that's pretty huge. And had I caught that in the very beginning, maybe it would have been spotted, as just a sinus infection, and I could have warded that off. But there's more serious things that can be going on. It's a good idea. Go, if only for an annual checkup. Get some blood work done. Get some baselines if you're healthy. Find out what your healthy, normal stuff is, so that when you do get sick, there'll be something to go on. As you know, even in daily life, it's like having the data is so important in order to make good decisions. So again, everybody, take care of yourself, please, please. If you're having any kind of symptoms of having any kind of problems that you've been putting off, go get checked out. What can it hurt? Better safe than sorry. Go figure it out. If it's something serious that can be spotted early on, we want you around for a long time. So there, enough of my preaching on that. So what have I been doing with Amazon this week? I finally took the plunge and I co-opted with another Amazon seller and we bought some UPC codes. The reason that I joined forces with another seller was that the more you buy, the cheaper they get per code. So we were able to get 100 UPC codes for $125. That makes them about $1.25 a piece. So now, be really careful if you're going to use your own UPC code on something. Make sure you're not just slapping it on one item, unless, of course, it's an item, that's going to net you a very, very healthy profit margin. But for the most part, use it on something you have a quantity of or can get a quantity of, so that those codes then become only a very, very small percentage of the cost of that item. For instance, at $1.25, if I have 10 of an item, it's only 12.5 cents that I'm adding to the price of that item to pay for that UPC code. And that shrinks down the more you have. And honestly, if it's a good selling product, why not have a lot of them? So we're trying that out. Let's see how it works. I'm putting together some bundles of some things and going to try to catch that market share right off the bat there before others can come in and kind of copy that. So and that will happen if you have something really good and it's selling. You can be sure it's going to get copied somewhere down the line. So don't worry about it. Get your money right off the beginning there. Okay, eBay sellers. I'm mainly talking to you or Etsy or one of those sites where you're writing your own titles and descriptions. Please, please stop yelling at me. What this means is I am seeing so many sellers are using all caps in the title as well as the description. And while I can understand this is the easy way to go for a lot of people and it makes it easier for you to see it on your own screen, just remember that in the online world, all capitals is known as yelling. It's not very good eBay etiquette and actually not a really good idea because it does not give you that professional appearance. If you go to big websites, let me think. Oh, well, any of them that are, the big sites that have their own products, let's say Zappos.com or I don't know, I'm sure you could think of a million of them, Walmart.com, Kmart.com, all the big selling sites, Kohl's.com, their titles are written as titles. And this is what you should be mimicking. Mimic what the big sellers do because they do it for a reason. Professional appearance, easier to read. You may think that all capitals is easier to read, but it's not. The eye does not follow that very well. So please try to remember to break out your words as if you're writing the title of a book. You can capitalize the beginning letter of each word, but don't make the whole thing capital. And the same goes for your descriptions. Make it easy to read. You want your customers to read your descriptions, if only to skim it. Bullet point, sentences, the main facts of what the product is that you're selling. This will get the information that they need into their brain, especially if there is a defect or a little issue on something. It needs its own line spelled out. I sometimes, if it's something really important to the value of the item, say, please note, and then put what that issue is. You want your customers to get the most information that they can from your descriptions as quickly as they can. So bullet point, nice thought out sentences without a lot of muddied stuff in there, and it will make you look more professional. It will make your listings cleaner, easier to read, and hopefully get you some more sales. If you're having trouble coming up with those great keywords for your titles, there is a free application within eBay called TerraPeak's Keyword Builder. Is it Keyword Builder? Keywords. TerraPeak Keywords. Yeah, that's it. So you can start putting what the item is, the words that you can come up with. It's going to give you a list of more words that you can use in your listing. It's a really fabulous tool to use to build those titles. The more searchable, great keywords in your title, the more likely that perfect buyer is going to find it, and a couple of buyers finding it in an auction format means a bidding war, which is what we want. So the other stuff, or as I call it, the udder stuff. I have been really busy spelling out all of the spring changes for you. I am making separate videos for each portion of the changes so that you can go and just get the information on the ones that you are confused on or interested in knowing more about. I am getting my information straight from eBay. If there are any discrepancies, I am getting those checked out straight through eBay, so you can be sure that I am bringing you the most up-to-date, correct information. Recently, there was a little confusion over the one-day handling, and eBay did put out the wrong information during their town hall. This has been corrected. I made a new video letting you know that one-day handling does now mean Friday, Saturday, and Sunday payments. The tracking must be uploaded by Monday night at midnight. Now you're saying, but my mail person comes at 10 a.m. on Monday. I can't possibly get them done. It's okay. Prepare them for shipment, print your label so that that tracking is up by midnight, and then put it out for Tuesday. You will be A-OK. So there is a lot happening now that spring is here and summer's around the corner. So let's just give a rundown of the events. We've got eBay On Location will be in Denver, May 24th and 25th. I will be there. Hope you will too. eBay radio party in Las Vegas. Well, of course, I'm going to be at that one. It's in my backyard. And that is June 20th and 21st. Now, keep in mind, on the 19th, that is a Tuesday, there will be a meeting of the Las Vegas Online Sellers Meetup Group. And not sure who our speaker is going to be yet, but you can be sure it's going to be somebody worth coming to see and rub elbows with. And then, after the event, on that Friday and Saturday, which will be the 22nd and 23rd, the Danni App is putting together two workshops. These are going to be jam-packed with information that you can use to take home and start making money immediately. Actually, you can start making money before you ever go back home. I will have more details going of this. There is going to be 5 slots open on Friday and 5 slots open on Saturday for those of you who can stay. But I will guarantee you it is going to make you money. And watch for that update coming very soon on the website and in the newsletter. Then we will be at eBay On Location in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That's going to be September 5th and 6th. Thank you, eBay, for not messing up my anniversary again this year. I am still not living down San Jose on September 2nd. I was in big trouble. So I will again be at that event, and there are some really cool things being put together both before and after that event with myself and with the help of Beth Chakowski of the Depression Glass Warehouse, my good friend that I've known forever, and I've never met her in person. So this is really exciting. We are going to get to meet for the first time. We are going to go storage locker auction purchasing, and we are going to go to some live auctions. So if you want to be a part of that, plan on staying before and after if you're booking those tickets. And there'll be more information coming on that soon as we kind of firm up what the plans are there. And then, of course, last but definitely not least is the Kansas Jubilee. Kansas Jubilee is in Hays, Kansas, and I was there last year as a speaker, had a fantastic time. It is an event like no other. It is very intimate. You will learn an incredible amount. It is in a small town, and we do go thrift shopping, and we discuss all things selling online, especially eBay, and I guarantee you it is not like the eBay On Location. It is not like the eBay Radio Party. It is its own very unique event and definitely worth going to. So you will want to book for that one. I will be speaking again this year. I'm not exactly sure the topic, but I'm going to bring you the best information I can to help you grow your business and keep it fun. That's what I'm all about, the fun. Oh, that is October 26th and 27th. Thank you, everyone who's been joining us on Sunday evenings and downloading the show in the archive. The Ask the Danni App show is in full swing, and we have now extended the show to a full hour. And it's all because you guys are sending in your questions. You're giving us listings that we can critique and give out moos and rivets. We have a lot of fun. We get a lot of information, and there's stuff happening during the show live, bidding wars and auction scores and all kinds of really fun stuff. So I hope you guys are going to make it over to check us out. That is Ask the Danni App. And there is a link from the DanniApp.com. It has its own show page. The show itself is on TalkShoe, and during the show we have a chat room that you can talk in and give ideas and questions and that sort of thing as well. So it's very interactive, and it is with my co-host Miriam Otto of the eBay Life blog, and she has a lot of great information, and it's just, I'm telling you, we're having a lot of fun. So really hope to see you guys there. And if you would like to join us over on the Facebook group, hope to see you there as well. It's facebook.com/groups/the Danni App. What else? So there we go. That's it for this week. We'll see you next week with another edition. Thanks, everyone. Happy selling.